Today's October 13th, 2013. I'm currently here with Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, again, thank you so much for volunteering for my counseling session tonight. But initially, I need to discuss with you the informed consent, which consists of if I feel that if your child or your children are victim of abuse or neglect, I'm required to make a referral to Family Children's Services here in Texas. And if I feel that you are a danger to yourself and others, I'm required to seek necessary precautions to protect yourself and society. So that means that they may include me contacting law enforcement or the nearest psychiatric institutions to help you with any type of mental breakdown that you may have. Okay, so Mr. Alex, today I see that our last session we went over relationship issues with you and Mrs. Johnson. How's that going?
It's gotten a little bit better, I'd have to say.
Okay, and here it states that you would like to discuss today your issue of going out. Can you expand on that for me?
Well, we have problems because she is not really approving of me going out and spending time with the guys.
And when you say spending time with guys, what do you mean by that?
Well, we go out, and do what boys do sometimes, in a adult, mature manner, put it that way. We like to, go out if it's the weekend, Sundays or something like that, a game day, go out, have a couple adult beverages and watch some football or whatever. But she seems to complain about me spending more time at home with her or something like that. And she is real, how do I say, she's almost forceful about where I'm going and who I'm going to be with or whatnot. And that's like a time limit or a curfew or something like that. And I'm not really too fond of that.
Okay. So let me see if I understand correctly. She has an issue with you going out.
Yes, she does.
Is it because that you don't invite her to go out with you, or does she just have an issue with you going out in general without her?
She does. I'm the more social of the two of us. She's not quite so social. And I like to get out and, and mix and mingle and whatnot, meet new people and whatnot. And she's pretty much, dedicated to work, and and then when she's not doing that because she works so much, she's tired, so she wants to sleep or whatnot. And I'm usually more energetic and have a little bit more free time, I guess. And so I like to get out and do things. And I'll try to invite her out or whatnot, and she may even bring up something about trying to do something or us doing something like that. But probably about 10 minutes after she makes the statement or suggestion, turn around, she's asleep, So, and then I want to get out, and then she doesn't want me to go anywhere. She wants me to stay and watch her sleep, I think.
Okay. So what I hear from you is that you're more involved than she is.
Yes.
And the reason why she's not as much as involved as you is because of her lack of energy and her other obligations. Is that what I'm understanding from you?
Pretty much correct.
So what goals would you like to set for yourself within this counseling session?
Well, I would like to try and come up with a way or a solution, a way to get her more involved into some of the things that I like to do.
And what are those things?
I mean, I like to go out, again, have adult beverages and meet new people, and whatnot, and explore a little bit, get out on the town and whatnot. And she's pretty much strictly business, just work, rest, pretty much, and then more work.
Okay. So how can we get her to have more of a social life like you, or to engage in social activities with you?
Well, I believe if I can get her to probably just come out with me or something like that and give it a chance, then she may like the experience. But I mean, we tried it before and pretty much, and she's just not really sociable. I mean, people think she's kind of mean or whatnot because she's so kept to herself.
Okay. So what are some of the things that she enjoyed doing?
That she enjoys doing? Movie, maybe. She may want a bike ride or something like that, whatnot. But the weather doesn't always permit that.
Okay. So she enjoys movies, bike riding. What are you willing to commit to, say, once a week or that you will be willing to commit to doing an activity with her?
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. And I'm open to, doing things together or whatnot, or family things or whatever it may be. But at the same time, still, there's a need for me to want to do things on my own too, with the guys.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't understand that.
She doesn't understand that. There's no problem at all with me and her doing something. It's just there's a problem whenever I want to do something and not including her maybe with, the guys and whatnot.
Okay.
Because there's that guy time.
Okay. So you still want guy time, and you would like to spend more time with her to make her feel appreciated and to make her feel secure in the relationship. Is that what I understand?
Yes, I mean that's exactly correct. Because I can do both. It's not that hard, really. I mean, we have all the time in the world. We're always together or whatnot, except when we're at work or something like that. But yeah, of course, we can spend all the time and do whatever. But it really doesn't matter either, because we do things and do activities and whatnot. It's just she doesn't want. It's like she don't want us to separate. And see, and we're two opposite people when it comes to that. Because I'm open and all up for her to go out and explore on her own, or with some of her girlfriends or people at work if she would like to, and get out and do things. And I encourage that, because that's how I am too.
So what can you do to help her become more sociable?
For her to become more sociable, well, I could, like I said, we could just, go out, and I try to encourage her to, befriend people or give people a chance, and don't judge people right when you meet them or whatnot. Even if you get a bad vibe from them or the people that you're around, still make it a good time for yourself, It's not nothing you have to ever do again, but if you're going to attempt to do something and get out and explore or experience something new, don't let it be a bad experience. I mean, it's only as good as you make it, so enjoy yourself, enjoy the moment. And again, you never have to do it again if you don't like.
Okay. So, growing up, Mr. Alex, I would like to know, who did you look up to as showing you how to manage a relationship?
Well, as a kid, you have your parents, of course, and you learn a lot from that. But myself, I think, everything you see and that you hear, you see those things and you take it, whether they're good or bad, you have to know how to mold and build a relationship on your own terms and foundations or whatnot. You don't go and take the bricks off another house to build your own, pretty much. Basically, you get you some bricks and you start from the ground up. And that's how I pretty much structure my relationship, pretty much. Not so much of what I've observed from other people, but we learn as we go, as a partnership.
So the main issue that you have with Miss Johnson is her lack of ability, her lack of understanding when you having me time. That's what I would like to call it. And when you try to spend time with her, it's as if she doesn't have the energy to maintain or to interact with that activity.
Exactly.
Okay. So, Mr. Alex, knowing that she doesn't have the energy to maintain or to interact with that activity that you choose, and she appears to have a busy lifestyle, going to work and, and school, is there some other option whereas you can help her out with the school work or with her work, so therefore she'll have energy to spend with you?
Yeah, could do that.
Okay.
Maybe, work around the house, do more, take a little bit more of the load off her at home.
Okay. And in this session, what have you gained from knowing that your girlfriend or your significant other do not have the energy that you have and does not wish to have the energy that you have and is not as sociable as you? What can you do to help that? What would be one goal that you would like to set for yourself this week?
Well, I have to be a little bit more understanding and open-minded. A relationship is a give and take thing. You give a little, and then you gotta. It's not always gonna be gravy. So you have to understand that, and you gotta go with it. If that's what you want and the relationship is what you want, then you have to do what you can to make it work. Sometimes you might have to give up a little bit, and in the end, long term, you'll gain something from it. So,
Okay. So what I hear from you is that you are agreeing to lessen the burdens off your girlfriend or your significant other with the household chores, and you're willing to commit to 1 night a week in spending time with her?
no, yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Alex, thank you so much for this session. Do you feel that your relationship or your home may need some type of services or resources that you can benefit from?
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe
such
something
as?
to think about in the future.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me?
No, and if I need to, just give me a call or something like that. So if I have any more questions, I can give you a call, and maybe you can help me out with that.
Okay. And do you think Miss Johnson will be able to attend the next session with you?
I'm thinking she would probably like that since she's into so much reality TV and daytime shows. She's kind of like, she likes this type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then one more thing, Mr. Alex, if you can give any advice to our viewers out there, what will it be in essence to, if they were dealing with the same issue that you were dealing with a significant other not being as sociable and having a hard time accepting your life as being a social butterfly, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would say to be thoughtful of the person that you're with, because that is the person that you're with, and you should have more dedication to that person's feelings and thoughts and concerns more so than your own. Put them first, put you second, and therefore they'll put you in front, and you can be the world.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Alex. This will conclude our counseling session on October 13th, 2013.